Show is happening at the convention center this week.
Heather Lake and Fox 5 auto expert Nick Miles are there, and they're checking out the top rides. Nick, Heather, good morning.
Good morning. You wouldn't know that we're dressed so elegantly this morning to present the auto show, but we're actually at a fan. We like to do a little bit of off-roading, a little rough riding. Heather and I both love Jeeps, and we're in front of the new Jeep Gladiator truck. This is the first time, it's a real Jeep by the way, this is the first time we've been able to drive this vehicle, because last year it was on display here, Heather.
I remember.
And we couldn't drive it. It was still secret-ish.
Well, and Jeep always has a lot of fun with the colors too. So last year they had this giant orange cool one, and they had it out here, but it was kind of like, oh, you're not going to see it on the road yet. This is the only place you can see it. But now you can actually drive this out back with the ride and drive, and you can ride in it at Camp Jeep, which just started up for us, so we can show you what it's all about. We'll walk over there in just a little bit, but this is kind of a scavenger hunt for Jeep. So there's a couple of little Easter eggs that are on the car and on the trucks.
Let's pull in Scott Brown from Jeep, because Scott's the expert here. So Scott, you have Easter eggs in these vehicles. Tell Heather and I what an Easter egg is.
Oh, come on.
Well, we know, but we want everyone else to know.
It's, you know, it's respect. It's paying homage to somebody or something. It's in this car. One of the ones you're going to show them is the area code.
We're not supposed to show people Easter eggs, are we?
No,
there's
you
a few that are
can. You
fairly
can.
public,
Come over
but
here.
We have fun with this.
So right in here.
We
This
put
is
little trinkets. Sorry. You know, to pay homage. This is the Toledo. This is where.
So, yeah. 419 is the area. 419 is the area code where it's actually manufactured. So you put that in the back to give homage to the guys that build these cars.
Yeah, well, the town and to the men and women that make them, and it's huge for us. Toledo is a Jeep town. Great town for us, and so that's a nod to them.
I've actually been seeing more of these in San Diego. You see people putting their surfboards in the back. You see it as kind of that vehicle that helps people go to the beach. It's rugged. It's fun. Drives a little bit different than the normal Jeep. So if people are used to the Wrangler, then they're kind of like, well, this is a little bit different, but pretty cool for, I would say, thinking for myself, a family of four who's a beach family.
Right. Yeah, it does drive different because it is different. It's not a Wrangler. It's not just a stretched Wrangler. It's about 30 inches overall longer, 19 inches in the wheelbase, but it's a truck. It's 100% Jeep. We protected the design, the open air, the capability. There's no other truck on the market that will be able to compete with this off-road. But then to make it a truck, it has a unique frame. It has bigger axles. It has bigger brakes. The bed is a 5-foot steel bed. It has real truck capability, 1,650-pound payload, 7,600-pound towing capacity, so real truck capability. So keep it a Jeep. The design, the open air, the top comes off, the doors go down.
And the starting price?
You know, the starting price starts about in the mid-30s.
Okay. All right, not too bad for a truck.
No.
You know, that's a pretty good price. A lot of the trucks can get up to $80,000 as you start to walk the showroom floor.
Yep.
That's the fun part about the auto show, though, is that you get to see all these new cars without any salesmen. You're the one that's going to be talking to us about all of the new vehicles.
I'm really excited about this, Heather, because this is the new Jeep Wrangler diesel, which has been a long time coming, hasn't it, Scott?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, like the truck, our owners have been begging for a diesel. Diesel motors are great in trucks, and there will be a diesel engine in the Gladiator mid-2020, so we're 6 months away from that. But yeah, in the Wrangler, it's a 3-liter V6 diesel motor, 260 horsepower, 440 pound-feet of torque, close to 30 miles per gallon. So this gets 29 miles per gallon on the highway. You know, a 21-gallon gas tank, so you're getting almost 600 miles of range. So great range. Diesels are great off-road. They have that low torque, low RPMs. They like to just crawl through things. So our owners have been screaming at us for this. It can't wait for it to come into market. They're just starting to arrive now.
I'm driving one of these around San Diego right now, and I'm absolutely loving it.
Oh, fun.
By the way, Camp Jeep is open now, so you can take rides in some of these vehicles on the Camp Jeep course. You just come down, sign up to the show. All the information about the show, you'll find it on our website, fox5sandiego.com. Heather and I are going to spend as much time in our free time down here as possible, because we both love driving really cool cars.
Fast cars, expensive cars, I'm all about it. Might be a dumb question, but I have to ask you before we go. Will the Wrangler ever be electric, or will you guys come up with some kind of option?
Because
but I have to ask.
No, the exciting thing with technology, whether it's powertrain technology, electrification, or whether it's autonomous technology. Those are both technologies that can be huge with Jeep. And so, yeah, stay tuned. We're working on some fun things. We've got some great hybrid powertrains. Wrangler already comes with a mild hybrid, the e-torque system, right? We've got a great full hybrid system in our Pacifica, the Chrysler Pacifica. So we've got the stuff in our tool chest. Next week at CES, there'll be a few things that we'll show people. But yeah, we're excited for that technology.
Well, my daughter's been riding around in an electric one. Right?
She's ahead of the curve. She's off-roading.
Totally. I mean, that's like battery powered, right?
It is
Here we
nice.
go.
It's an electric Jeep, absolutely.
It's pink.
Awesome.
All right, you guys. By the way, in case you're wondering, how long does the auto show go? It's all weekend long. If you're trying to make your plans, or maybe you want to come out today or tomorrow because it's still winter break for the kids, bring them out. Family Day is on Sunday.
Right, sounds good. That looks fantastic. I've always wanted to drive a Jeep. It just looks like it'd be a lot of fun.
You should try it.
Oh, I like it.
Heather, Nick, thank you.